Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we are looking at WebSDR and Web Audio Player. Players. Hello, how are you all? I hope you're doing good. If you are watching on Facebook, well, I don't know what to say. Good luck with that. You can always come over and join the YouTube chat where there's more people always, so that's a good thing. So come over to YouTube at youtube.com/JadeStarr, or you can head over to howtoaponios.com and you can watch the show there live in the browser and all that goodness that you can find there in the browser. What happens over in the browser? I can show you what happens in the browser. If I go to here, I didn't want to do that, but that's a mistake. We can sort that out. This is what happens in the browser. Look at this. Here's the website, so you can actually watch the show live. There it is. Look at that. The comments are all happening and stuff, so the show's live there every day. There's all stuff like, you know, you can join the Facebook channel, the official, all that stuff, the YouTube, Twitch. There's merchandise stuff. There's playlists. There's all this stuff. See, it's all cool. And you'll notice my internet's running a bit odd today. Yeah, because if you weren't aware, there is. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do something different. I'll finish all this stuff off first. Let's go back here. So, as I said, you can watch the show daily on also the Twitch at twitch.tv/howtoapp on iOS. So, hello to folks in the chat. Let's say hello, then I'll give you a report on what's going to happen with your technology, because people need to be aware. And it's not a conspiracy or anything like that. I'm not like, you know, going to tell you that vaccines are all fake and it's a pandemic and anything like that. But hello, Brad Example. Hello, paying to get. Hello, Science F, and good to see you. Hello, I've an idea. Hello, Scott. Hello. Good to see you, Scott. Hello to Russ, a.k.a. Mr. C. Paging Mr. C. Your plane is ready for departure. Audible Video, hello to you. Hello to Tom Rochelle. Anyone else I've missed as I scroll along? Hello, GB Crawl. Hello to... yeah, there you go. So, what am I talking about? What gibberish am I talking about? Well, if you go here, and I recommend you all do, because this site is really handy for people to understand their technology and why the internet may be going down, instead of like getting really angry and shaking your fist at your computer and stuff like that. So, if you go to Suspicious Observers, what Suspicious Observers does, I don't know if you know this, and it's going to be relevant, trust me. Follow me on this. Back, what was it, 2007, NASA put these cameras up around the sun, and they follow the sun. So you got one at the front, one at the back, and they basically monitor the sun. And the sun shoots out these things called CMEs and solar flares. And what happens when these CMEs and solar flares erupt from the sun and they're Earth pointing, these things come flying at us at millions and millions of fucking miles of pace aimed at our Earth. And this is what happens when we get hit with a solar flare. Our electronics go down and the internet collapses. And currently, we are in the midst of awaiting two massive, actually like it's 3 or 4 flares that are coming towards the Earth over the next 2 days. So it is worthwhile to pay attention to this stuff. Right? Because I see far too many people going, oh, the internet's down, I'm going to blame the provider. A lot of the time, man, it's this. And I'll tell you, this just gives you an idea of what's coming our way over the next couple of days. So I'm giving you a weather report today. How's that? Hello, Greg Hernandez.
Good morning, folks. We've got a number of small CMEs.
So look at this fucker
right now. We're taking solar irradiance to school in the realm of reality.
That,
Top
man.
science news coming as well.
Right.
Let's begin at spaceweathernews.com, and we're watching.
So this is coming at us right now.
Starr. The 2-day eruption uptick has been quite the sight as numerous flares and CMEs have released.
Look at
all
them
from
all.
the northern active region.
See those ripples
Plasma
and
ejecting is
flashes.
amazing to watch in 304 angstroms. Sputter flaring.
And here, that's an
umbral field
ejection right
excess,
there. That's a
largely
whole bunch of
making it out the
ejections
corona.
coming right at us.
You can see the sharp uptick in solar flaring here on the X-ray flux.
Big time
including
flares.
2 M-class flares
M-class.
yesterday and 1 already here this morning.
X classes
Of note,
can knock
the reason
our
we're
whole
getting
systems
numerous
down.
flares from the same leading edge of the sunspot group is actually the fact that the large lead sunspot is basically by
Look at
itself.
those
It's
CMEs.
trying to magnetically connect to oppositely polarized sunspots, but there aren't any, and with that scratchy surface magnetism around it, the arching umbral fields can't handle the load being pushed by that larger lead spot. It simply breaks out into the flaring. Well, folks, it appears NOAA is not
So
interested
as you can
in
see,
updating their
this
endless
shit is
spiral.
coming directly
That's
our
okay.
way.
We can use the coronagraphs
Hardcore
to complement
stuff.
the SDO. In addition to the CMEs clearly leaving sideways or up, the
Just to
puffs
give you an
that appear
idea,
partially
like this
obscured by
next
the
shot,
central
this is the
blocking
front
disk
view.
are indeed
So we can't
Earth-directed
see
eruptions.
here. It's
We can
coming
also
towards
use
us.
stereo A's
But here it
coronagraph to
is.
see those from
We're
the
here.
side, with Earth off to the right.
Look at that.
We'll watch the
All
sequence a
that
few
is coming
times here.
towards us right
Stereo
now.
is a few months behind in orbit around the sun, so it gets
Fuck
the
yeah,
side
look at
view,
that shit.
and especially those large plasma
It's not
bursts
fun.
seem to be the obscured CMEs we saw on Soho. The impacts from Friday afternoon's eruptions could begin as early as tomorrow, but
There we
the
go.
bulk
So
will
these are coming
impact in the
tomorrow.
following days. Normally, we'd say these small CMEs were good for a KP4
So
to
there you
6.
go.
But with
Minor
Earth's
to
weaker
moderate
magnetic
tech
field,
risks,
let's say KP
tropical
forecast
storms.
is now 5 to 7.
There you go, anyway.
If they reach the maximum there, we'd have
So there you go. You've had a weather update today, but it is interesting. So it's a great channel to follow. Every day you get an update on what's happened on the sun each morning. If there's flares, what's going on, if there's polarities, if there's sunspots that are connecting with negative and positive. So really interesting to follow. Good stuff. I love this stuff. It gets me really excited. Speaking of the internet, we are going to be looking at a really cool couple of apps today, and one of them is like having a browser in your door. Yeah, in your door, which is nice. Is there anyone else I've missed out saying hello to? I think I saw Joe come in. Hello, Joe. Hello, fam. Hello, anybody else I've missed out? Hello, Greg Hernandez, the man who wins, the winning man, the man who, if he put some money on a Tats Lotto ticket, he would probably win tomorrow. Good stuff. Yeah, well, there's so there were two CMEs, two SM class CMEs, Scott. So they are one below an X class, and an X class is what you don't want. An X class has the potential of knocking our entire grid worldwide off the system. Hello to wait for it, Dr. Z. The Z is for Zorders. Oh God, what am I doing? That was a bit dramatic, wasn't it? Alright, so I can get this off the screen now, can't I? So what are we looking at? What are we looking at today? Is there any price drops? Let's do those. Not really, there's not much. Somebody put a comment on one of my videos yesterday saying that app that you showed of the MP3 converter isn't free. And I'm like, yeah, not anymore, but it was when I did the show. So yeah, if you were trying to get that, you missed out. Sorry about that. I forget who it was who asked me. Clearly it's not on sale anymore. I don't have control over what's on sale. So yeah, look, MIDI Strummer is on sale, down from $7.99 to $5.99. Get that if you don't have it, because it's really cool. Looks like all the Moog apps are still on sale. And if you were paying attention yesterday, Moog updated Model D and Model 15. Isn't that interesting that they gave it an update for the latest iPad 2021 devices? Interesting move. They put all their apps up for free for the birthday of the Moog, and all of a sudden they give an update for latest devices. Very cool. So hey, does this mean we could be getting like some more updates for the Moog apps that aren't AUv3? Who knows? Could be coming. So yeah, I don't know what this Double Kick Pro drum kit is. Don't know what that is, but it's a thing, I guess. There it is. Oh, it's one of those drum kits that probably know AUv3. Probably for people who are just like dicking around with their fingers, yeah? What we're talking about. All right, today. Let's talk about today's apps. So, BlueMangoo got two really cool apps. They're kind of sort of similar to each other, but they're not. They're different. One of them is WebSDR, and the other one is Web Audio Player. And we're going to kick off with Web Audio Player today. I do have some copies of these to give away, so we've got 3 of them, and whoever wins can pick which one they want, if you want the player or the WebSDR. Later on today, at the end of the show, we'll draw the winners of the BLEASS Phaser app as well. Yeah. So let's have a look at these two apps. We better have a price look at them. We'll use this because I can't remember how much they are. WebSDR. Best to check before we go. WebSDR is $5.99, and Web Audio Player. Hey player. Hey player. There it is there. $5.99 as well. So they're both $5.99. Yeah, boy. $5.99. And we'll start with Web Player because, hey, they're quite interesting apps. So, with Web Player, you can actually open a browser as an AUv3 plugin in a DAW or like AUM or Garageband. But here's the rub straight off. So in something like Garageband, you can't record the sounds of the stuff that you create or that you find in there. So the things that you can find in there are stuff like, let's open it up and show you. So let's, with AUM, go to first an audio unit extension. We want Web Audio Player. And when you open it up, this is what you get. So you get an ad basically for the other fantastic apps which I have covered on this show. And just to give you an idea, so as you can see, it's a browser. So first off, you can go in here, type in any web address really. They won't all work. This is the thing. But there are some little starting points here. So you've got this little star, which brings up a few suggestions like Bandcamp, freesound.org. Hey, have you ever been wanting to use something from freesound.org and thought, oh man, it's a bit of a fuck around. I have to go to Freesound, download it, log in or whatever, get the file, download it, save it, import it in. Well, with this, you can just go to the site, find the sample or whatever you want to use, and not have to download it and play it into your DAW, yeah? See where we're going? Yeah. So we'll start off with something like Bandcamp. So if I go to Bandcamp, it takes you to the player, right, to the Bandcamp player. If I do a search, I'll do my own music because I don't want to like get copyright claims and all that stuff. So there's my artist page. Here's my albums on Bandcamp. So we can grab a Dread Circus song from here. And hello, Doug. Welcome aboard, Douglas. Douglas is here. Everybody say hello, Doug. Hello, Doug. There you are. And what you'll notice is it gives you the web player straight away of this track. So we've got, it's picked this track, Gender Optimized. And when I hit play, so it starts playing this track. And you'll see down the bottom, I'm kind of covering it. There's a little play button and a little thing down the bottom, right? So now, in this browser, I'm not having to download this track. And if I want, I can hit record here. Yeah, and then I can go up here and start recording this. Cool, so I'm going to stop it down here. Now if I head over here into my files section in AUM and look at recordings, what do you know? Stop playing. Let me get that out of there. If I go into my recordings here, files, recordings. So there is that track right there. If I hit I think that's it. Hit play. There you go. So I haven't had to download anything. So using this as an AUv3, pretty cool stuff, yeah? But there's a little bit more. So it's a little bit more that you can do with it. It's not only that, which is nice. Just say I wanted to record this song into Garageband, right? But, here's the deal. You can't actually open this up in Garageband. You can open up a track of this in Garageband. I can show you that. So let's jump out of here. We'll open up Garageband. And we'll create a brand new track. Now, for some reason, it takes a long time to open a track in here. What I'm going to do, we'll just open an AUv3 extension just to show you what it doesn't do and what it does do. Web audio player. I need some waiting music because GarageBand takes so long. Yeah. We're waiting for GarageBand to get its shit together. Get together, motherfucker. Get your shit together, motherfucker. Yeah. Look how long it takes for GarageBand to get its shit together. Fucking hell. Right. So we've opened it up now as an AUv3 in GarageBand, and essentially you can do the same thing, yeah? I can hit the little star, and I could go to Bandcamp and do the same thing and bring up one of my songs, or just just for safety. I'm just being safe. Let's put utensils. Utensils. There we go. So here's my band Utensils, and I can pick a song from this album. We can make it full screen so you can see what's going on, but we don't really need to. And now, when I hit play, it should do, scroll down. Here's the song. You get to the song, there it is. Hit play. And you can see it's playing in GarageBand, yeah? But I can't record it. So if I hit record, you would hope you can see nothing's really recording. See what happens? So when I hit record, it's not doing anything. So it's only a player. But as you could see back over in AUM, you can actually record in it. Now, I'm not sure about Cubasis. I'm gathering you can't do it in Cubasis either. For some reason, AUM, because AUM's sexy and stuff, you can do that, yeah? But here's what you can do in GarageBand. If you know, because I know a lot of people use GarageBand because it is quite solid. If I add a new track here in GarageBand and hit Enter App Audio, and then I choose AUM Port 1, I've now created a link to GarageBand over there, right? So now if I go into AUM on this track here that I have my song playing, oops, and hit Enter App Audio and then choose, because you'll now see GarageBand is available as an Enter App Audio output. So now look at that. That's now going into GarageBand. So I can go back here, open this up. Let's pause it. Right? And I can hit record over here. Hang on. I've got the other thing going still. Let me remove this track. Fuck off. There we go. That was dumb of me. Right. So now, if I head it back over to AUM here, and I start recording, and then hit play here, maybe, this will be recording over into GarageBand. And I haven't had to download anything, right? So now if I stop that, we'll just stop, pop over to GarageBand, and look, it didn't, oh, there we go. There's the track in GarageBand. Let me turn off the clicker. The clicker. So thinking about that, let's see. I might be in the middle of a GarageBand project, and I'm thinking, oh, I need a sample. I need some kind of sample. So I just open up AUM. Let's stop that playing, and we hit these favorites here, this little star. And there's also, because you've got some things already programmed in here, like freesound.org. And I'm sure many of you would have used freesound.org.com, yeah? Stop. And you can just go to some sounds, because there's a whole lot of free sounds here. Let's just pick this hip hop. Stop, dude. Chill. Relax. Chill, dude. Relax. Here we are on this file here. I'll just make sure it's all good. Take it back to the start. And again, I can now hit record over on GarageBand and record my samples from this AUv3 from Freesound over into GarageBand without having to download anything at all onto my fucking iPad. Stop. Boom. Stop. Then we pop over to GarageBand, and what do you know? There's your sample in GarageBand. So, and you can think outside the box. The thing is with this app too, it's trial and error, right? Because there's some suggestions. Let's just delete this again. Remove. Hello, Peter John. It's good to see you. Does the AUv3 record into other doors like Cubases, or does it still need to work around? I'm not sure. I haven't opened up. I haven't tried it in Cubases. Maybe Doug can answer that. Maybe he has tried it. I know he hasn't done a show on this, but I mean, I can try. We can try it. So just thinking outside the box too. Remember, you can use stuff like Spotify. So if we go to Spotify now, because it's a browser, you can try whatever you want. So if we try Spotify, not Spotify. Let's try. I wonder if we can try SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com. I haven't tried this, by the way. We'll do this on the fly. So we've done a search. I've found SoundCloud. Oh, you haven't tried it? So here's SoundCloud. If I do a search in SoundCloud, try and find my own music again. Starr. See if I can find my own music, just to avoid, the copywriting. So here we go. Here's my music, and let's just play one of these. Yeah, look. So there you go. It's playing.
You want to see my secret?
Hit record in GarageBand. Doomba doomba doomba. Yeah, it should work exactly the same as Interapp Audio into our Cubases. Just not sure if it'll work as an AUv3. Cool. So again, we hit stop, pop over to GarageBand. There's our sample. Nice, yeah? Let's give it a go, yeah? Or shall we try it? Shall we try it? We can try it. Let's fuck off GarageBand. Cubases. That means I have to open a project and stuff. God. Cubases. Let's see. Do we have a... Let's just create an audio track in here. Add audio track. There's an audio track. What do we need to do? Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. We got to do an Interapp. Is that how we do it? I can't even... Fucking hell. I can't even remember how to fucking use Cubases. I'm sure it'll work. But will it work like this? I don't know. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to grab audio units. Where are we? Web. It's all right down the back. Web audio player. Here we go. Let's try doing Bandcamp again. We'll do a search for Filthy Maggoty. Yeah, let's do a bit of Filthy Maggoty. Bit of variety, spice your life. Well, I wouldn't do a MIDI track, would I? Why can't it find Filthy Maggoty? What's going on? Dread Circus. Come on, dude. There we go. So I'll pick this song. We'll hit play. See if it works as an AUv3. Play. Come on, dude, play. Maybe it won't even play in here. Maybe it won't even play. I don't know. No? There you go. I can't even get my own song to play. So that's fun. We'll try another song. Maybe not. I'm on mute. It's not playing. No, it's not. It's not actually playing, Doug. It's not actually. See, the thing's not actually moving. There's no like movement. Even if I am on mute. Oh right, there you go. All right, clever. So if we try recording. How is it going to record? I don't think it'll record. Maybe it did. Maybe it did, but it was really low. Let's turn it off. Let's see. Oh no, it only recorded. Oh, it's because I've fucking got drums in here. I don't think it's going to work, honestly. It's because I was playing drums in the background too. Maybe I should just open it. Oh, look, you know what? Fuck off. Fuck off, Cubasis. I can't be bothered working with Cubugs anyway. Fuck. Who knows? I think it doesn't work. I'm pretty sure from what the developer told me that it's not a recording thing. So it's actually amazing that it does work in AUM. But AUM just is amazing, isn't it? You know, for these kind of things. So look, that's that app in a nutshell. You know, you can try YouTube apps. You can try. We've seen SoundCloud. There's a whole bunch of radio stuff in here. So you've got Stream Finder, SoundCloud's there. So there's a whole lot of radio stations, internet radio. You can load up an internet radio station. So it's really cool for all this kind of stuff. Hopefully I won't get a copyright claim for something that just starts playing. So what do we got? Is there some talkback or something I can do where I won't get a claim or anything like that? Let's just put some relaxation in here. See, so you can play. Is this going to work? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? There you go. So, in saying this, you could also, let's just take this out of here. Oops, we'll head back here. Let's just put this back to, you know what? Let's just scoot this off. We'll start a new track here. Right, so thinking about having that, you could use multiple instances of this. So you could have like 4 of these running. Now here's the other catch though. I need to show you this before I move on to the next one because we're halfway through. So web audio player. The thing you need to be aware of is if you have sound coming through these at any time. So again, we'll just get a freesound.org and just get a sample here. Right. So here we've got this sample here. If you close this, and that's proving me wrong, maybe it's been fixed. What used to happen, all right, so the first one, see, it keeps playing, right? If I open another one up, let's open another one up here, audio unit. What happens is you need to actually keep them, keep the first one open, I do believe, and all the rest, if you keep the first one open, you can close the rest. We'll get to it. Right, so if we go into freesound.org again, and let's just grab this disco loop. Now notice, oh, so it's been fixed. It seems like it's fixed. you can see you can have both of these running at the same time. So you can have as many as you like all running, and you could then open something like Beat Cutter, and you can have all these different sounds going through. So it's really cool to create all these kind of noise stuff, and you can have a whole bunch of these happening with different things playing. Really cool, yeah? If you were, say, like the gigs I did yesterday, if I wanted to just not import audio from AudioShare, I could just line up a whole bunch of my tracks on, say you're doing a radio show or something like that. You could just line up tracks like this from your Bandcamp or select songs and just have them play through a whole bunch of AUM tracks. So look, that's that one. We'll move on to the next one, because the next one's a little bit fun. And the next one, WebSDR, you can kind of do the same thing with WebSDR with Web Audio Player. Now WebSDR is, let's bring it up here. WebSDR handles like a whole bunch of radio stations. There's Morse code, there's like a ham radio, so it's all these kind of things. And what we're going to do here is bring one in, WebSDR. And this is what you're presented when you first load the app. So it can look a little bit confusing, but bear with us here because it's really fun. I've already used this on a bunch of shows. It was in beta for a long time, and I was using it on beta. So it only came out about a couple of weeks ago. So here you have this list of all these radio stations, and all around the world, and they all have little links over here that you can click on to check them out and see what's in their bandwidth. So it goes on and on. Like there's heaps and heaps and heaps of them. Look at that. Whee! And down the bottom on this map here, it shows you where everything is. So they're all from different countries and such. Let's just go with one of the ones up the top. And because we'll create a few of them, then we'll throw them into Beat Cutter and throw a beat on and just show you some madness with it. So this one here says it's WebSDR, so it has ham radio association. So this is ham radio. This is satellite, and tells you where they're from. So we'll open up this ham radio one. There's a little link here, and you click on the link, and this is what you are presented with. Now there are two ways you can view this. This is the mobile mode, and you also have a web mode. Now why I'm telling you this is because you can, in the previous app we looked at, Web Audio Player, you can do it because I've done it. I did it on the Patreon show. You can go in and type in the WebSDR web address that gives you this page here. I'm just flipping to the web version of it. Hopefully it's going to flip. Maybe sort of. No, maybe never. Well, that's odd. So here we go. So here's the web version of this channel. So you can essentially go to the address WebSDR, I think it's websdr.org, and type that into the browser of the previous one, of the previous app we looked at just before this. So you've got two ways to look at this. This is your web version, and this is the mobile version. Mobile version's a lot cleaner to look at. Now to kick off the sound each time, so if you're either on the mobile version or the web version, there's a little button normally somewhere on the page which says iOS audio start. And we're off. Hello? Is that Pepe's dad? Yeah, I've got your son here, Pepe. He's my drummer, he's shit. Sorry? I don't understand. Right. So what you can do, you have this little marker at the top here, and what you want to do is you want to move this, you want to move until it gets above somewhere where there's action, yeah? So you can see there's some action here. Oh, listen to that. Oh, yes, more. Talk dirty to me, man. Oh. Yes, what are you wearing? Oh. So you can zoom in on this and you can spread right out. And as you move along, you'll see more of these pop up. Yeah, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Now, you've got a whole other bunch of options here. So you'll know if you've used ham radio before, so you've got lower side band, you've got things like FM, AM, and you can change through these. Right. So let's just sit on this one. Now, this is what I was talking about with the other app. When you close out the app, the sounds disappear. So this is, unfortunately, and why this happens is because when you open a browser, right? So this is, both these apps are kind of like browsers, yeah? So when you open a browser and you have tabs open in the background, you'll notice that whatever you've got closed in the background, disappears. So if you've got music playing, it'll stop. So to keep these things going, you need to shrink them down nice and small and just chuck them down in the corner, right? So we'll open up another one. We'll just shut him up for a minute. We'll open up another one. WebSDR. Yeah, CW's Morse code. Exactly. So let's go somewhere else. Let's choose another random one. What have we got? Let's go with Greece. Hey, let's travel all the way to Greece for some sexy times. Yeah. As you can see, there's action here, so we can see stuff going on, and we just want to click the start audio. With this one, we'll change the mobile mode to the web browser mode, which gives you a lot more information that you can look at too. And you get a broader screen here to be able to zoom in and out of. And as you can see, the little audio iOS buttons over here. So we've got that going now. And all your buttons are changed down here, so you can go through, CW wide. Let's zoom in a bit. Really cool for just getting like interesting sounds as well, right? That's cool. So again, I'm going to make this small. And we'll grab one more. So see if we can find some weird music or something. But what's beautiful thing about this, it's all about experimentation. You know, this is great for experimental music, for like... And the other cool thing is too, if you find something really cool, you can record it and keep it for later and sample it later, record it here in AUM, keep it for something else. So, you know, that's another great thing to do, because sometimes it's hard to go back and find these channels if you find something really good, but you are able to just make a recording of them and just use them as samples. I know Russ does that since he's been using this, I do believe. So what do we got? WebSDR. We'll just mute that one for a sec. Let's, I don't know, let's try this one. It's got a nuclear symbol on it. What could go wrong? Yeah? What? that's fun. Ooh. I want some more of that. So when you stretch it out and come back, okay. So we'll keep this for now. So now what I'm going to do is just add a drum computer. Let's do that. We've got 17 minutes. Drum computer. And now on this first track, I'm going to mute all this stuff now. We'll bring these in. I'm going to head over to the first track. This guy's having a good old conversation. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I do like socks. All right. So I'm going to add beat cutter in here, yeah? And now that we have beat cutter going on in here, I'm going to... Let's see what we can do here. We're going... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Settle down. Just going to do this. And then we're going to route. We are going to flip these all over. So now we've got beat cutter routed into all of these. We're going to hit play. And we want some... And now this is taking parts from all of these three webs plus the drum computer. And creating chaos. restart Beat Cutter. Let's do that. Let's do a random reboot and apply. So here right now, I've moved to like a old computer modem sound. And you can bring these in individually as well. See, I've got these muted in Beat Cutter. But the thing is, what's ugly about it, unfortunately, is that you have to leave them open, right? That's the unfortunate thing. But you can make them small. It's a small price to pay. It's because they're working on it like a browser kind of framework. So if you close them, they're going to disappear. So they're gone now. When I reopen them, they come back. So really, I'm just, showing you one little thing you can do with them. The thing is to use these things, open your mind up, record samples with them. You can, again, what I did with Web Audio Player, you can route these as inter-app audio into other doors, like Garageband or things like that. You can record from in here as well. So, you can route all of these to another track and then send all of it in one mix out to GarageBand. You can record the whole lot. You might just want to record this track here. If we mute all these now, there should be a brand new recording there. There we go. So now I've got this to record and go open up in another door. There's lots of potential with this. It's just all about using your imagination, really, at the end of the day. And if you're not using your imagination to make music, what the bloody hell are you doing? You shouldn't be making music. Really shit timing, Peppy. So, yeah, that is BlueMangoo's WebSDR and Web Audio Player. So they're $6 each. I think they're really cool, really great for experimental music, really cool for making unique sounds. And as I showed you in here, there is, this isn't just one kind of particular sound. There's a whole lot of different radio stations that are constantly evolving and changing. There's hundreds of them to go through. So if I click back here, how do we go back? I can't even remember how to get back. There we go. So you just click the little WebSDR thing at the top here. And I mean, there's so many of them to go through. Thank you so much, I have an idea, for the kind super chat. You rock, my friend. Garlic bread. So here's another one I just opened randomly. And what do we got? I need to, what I need to do is unmute the sucker. So we can jump out of there. What else? You can skip through. There are so many things because this is live. A lot of this stuff is live radio, ham radio from all around the world. And sometimes it's hit and miss. Sometimes you'll find there's nothing, which, is exactly what happens. People go to sleep, I guess, in the world. Not in my world. I never sleep. What's sleep? Somebody tell me what sleep is, please. I need some of it. Here's another one in Greece. So it takes a little second to populate. Here we go. Let's see what we've got here. We'll start the audio. And I love this stuff. This stuff just intrigues me so much. I just love noise, man. I love noise, even if it, because you can make any kind of sound in the world musical. That's the beautiful thing about noise. It's all just frequencies. Like ones and zeros is digital music making, but noise has the capability to be, look, oh, what are all these ones? These ones look fun. Well, sounds like the fucking moon. Oh, that guy Brian. Oh, fucking Brian and Tom, mate. I feel rude, like I'm listening into people's private conversations. And I'm going to turn it into a song. Brian and Tom are now a song. Brian and Tom. Brian and Tom. Brian and Tom chatting on the internet. Ooh, yeah. Alright, I'm being a dickhead. But then, when is that different to any other time of the day? Alright, cool. So, Brian and Tom, thanks Brian and Tom for your contribution. So we do have some prizes to give away, so we better do those. Let's do the wheel. So, oh man, the wheel has gone all weird again. What the hell's with the wheel? So we didn't have too many people enter this, which I was a bit like shocked because it's like a BLEASS app and people were like, no, thank you. That's cool. Hey, you know. So this is for BLEASS Phaser. Let's see if we can spread these letters out a little bit. See if it works. Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? A little bit too much. Let's make the writing a little bit smaller as well. Man, it's so random, this bloody wheel. It's like, yeah, that'll do. We can read that enough. Yeah, that'll do. All right, so now I did say I had, so I got 2 copies of BLEASS Phaser. This is 2 copies, and Greg Hernandez is here, everybody, so good luck. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking Greg wins everything. It's all about the Hernandez. So yeah, we've got 2 copies. Let's do we have music? We've got music. Yeah. The wheel! The wheel! Oh. The wheel! The wheel, the wheel, the wheel. Alright, let's spin the wheel and good luck. 2 copies to give away on the wheel! Chris W. Well done, Chris. You won on the wheel, the wheel, the wheel, the wheel, the wheel. I just love saying the wheel. The wheel! Chris W. And let's spin it again. So good luck. Wheel! Wheel! Peanut cram. There we go. Congratulations to the people who won on the wheel. So, before I go, I'll let you know that I have 3 copies to give away of the WebSDR or Web Audio Player. Whoever wins, you choose. So, either. Alrighty, there you go. So, all you got to do, same as usual, leave a comment on this video below. Make sure you've liked the video. Please like the video. It helps me out. Do the nice thing. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. And, you know, hey, if you know somebody who might be interested in hanging out with, all of us, some apps, and a weird drummer named Peppy, then share it with somebody if you want as well. But that will be it for today. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow, but you'll find out soon enough. In the meantime, so the winner of the WebSDR and Web Audio Player will be announced in 2 days' time. Tomorrow will be something or other. And soon, guess what, folks? I finally bit the bullet and finally have, on my iPad after a lot of time, Nano Studio. So, I'll let you know now, we'll be going back and doing some more episodes of Behind the Song soon. With some new artists looking at how they make their music. And this week's interview is Joe from Sound Test Room. Doug's better half. What do you think, Doug? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that is happening. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good day. Keep making music. Do the things that make you happy. And keep making mistakes because mistakes make you better. And I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah. Why is the camera still on me? Why is the camera still on me? fuck's sake! Oh.
You know, I can still remember the very first sweets given to me by my grandfather. They were Werther's Original, and I was 4. I had a bit of trouble.